of second stream of December 2025, and I'm just playing College Football 25 yet again. Let's see, Boise State better Washington. They're having a ball game. What? We need to. Ah. Alexa, when is Boise State football playing? All right. Alright, here we go. This for a bowl game? The LA Bowl? Okay, so here we go. I'm playing at Boise State. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hey, I saw the date. Why'd that change? Okay.
Glad to have you with us from Inglewood, California. SoFi Stadium, one of the great venues in all of sports, and what has become a terrific bowl game over the last few years, the LA Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it
The
going.
LA Bowl, that's gonna be on Saturday at 8.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense will take the first swing of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's Rodgers. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Huskies headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Bunch formation trying to
Rodgers, here we go.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that is...
They put on the heat and they blocked it. First down here for the offense. Quick handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying to impose their will with the run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Touchdown.
Boise State hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Runs through the tackle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Now the play fake. And the quick shuffle pass. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Ah, man.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do and attack them.
So this is definitely a throw. Okay, they have the right thing.
Dropping back, it's Rodgers. This time it's complete. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hunter. Oh, look out! And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of his fundamentals.
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Oh, crap. No. That ended badly. God.
Touchdown, Huskies. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He tries to take the top off. Fires and picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Coming after it. And they got him for the sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Find space on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. He rifles one deep on the right side. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense.
It's hard not to throw interception.
Might as well give it to him again. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. The quick out. Tackled, but he has a first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Washington will snap it in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He caught it! Touchdown, Huskies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. End off from the shotgun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I can't press.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking for space, it's Coleman. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Gets it out fast. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was good. And then after that was no good. My hand. My hand. I need to change the position of the chair. Okay, can you move it back, right hand? I slipped. Can you move it over? Okay. Can you slide the left arm back? Can you bring the controller closer? Okay, now it's good. Okay,
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway.
I should have picked the team with the better.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So watch. Offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows.
I think he'll Gronk.
They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator, because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and were able to make the tackle.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the right. It's
Oh, what?
Off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown.
What? How did I
Washington.
forget?
And
What
once
the
he found
happened?
daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense, because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inch, you just have to go execute. They do it.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Oh, God.
They'll run it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Genty. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
Oh, crap.
Intercepted! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball is coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Through the air, it's Rodgers. Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. Picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Going over the top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Washington. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it
Don't
to
let me
defenses,
press.
it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Running out of time here in the... And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Touchdown, Husky. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
My hand.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State ready to send out that offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive.
I'm trying to press this button. Okay. It's a little high. No.
The first half,
Oh,
try
wow.
to generate some momentum, score some points
Right.
before going into halftime.
Alright, I like that. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, I'll play as the other team. Okay, I'll hang out there till now. 3 minutes, 8 minutes.
Glad to have you with us from Inglewood, California. SoFi Stadium, one of the great venues in all of sports, and what has become a terrific bowl game over the last few years, the LA Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Washington Huskies offense will start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
So the Boise State Broncos offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Smashes through. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They go to the ground. Pulls his way forward. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Nelson. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally corral him, but he
What the heck?
to a big gain and a first down.
Okay, control.
The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to him. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Marches ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just trying to pound the football into the end zone there on 3rd down. They don't get it. Now it sets up 4th and 1. What do you do here?
It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Give to the running back. Keeps the legs moving. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing angle routes, especially against man coverage. You know you've got your running back one-on-one with that linebacker, and that's a play your running back should win every time.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that.
The Huskies getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for the score. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. He'll start this drive firing. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that,
touchdown.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Running behind that left side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Broncos line up to punt it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Just about 30 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive do you want to be here? Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Huskies have pushed it inside the 20. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Touchdown.
They will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at
crap.
halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum. Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him out of the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry up. On third down, going up top. Using the quick game. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
No flag.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
And I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Give to the running back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, how did he make that move? Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give out of the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third
Only
quarter.
60 out of 120. Wow.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air. It's Nelson. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to that way?
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Throw interception.
He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Touchdown Broncos! And they made it to the house, but they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and give me the rock back.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Huskies inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Trot, the offense pops it up, and they were on the move. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Rushing to the line, trying to get in a little better position for their kicker. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Trying play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up. And we're on the square as he's set to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively.
I'm messing up.
I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so
I could have ended it where I was down.
contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, Dave. Free football. Finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and take the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. From the gun, running back on the move. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay. And now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Hands it off. Hits the spin cycle. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and goal now. They have to take care of the football, and we assume line up for the game-winning field goal attempt. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit, and they can win it with a chip shot. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
Oh, man. I
This is one
messed
of the
that
best
up.
games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire.
I should have just ended the
Watch these
game.
two
I was
teams
trying
play
to
them
troll
6
on.
times this year, just back and forth.
I was trying to.
blows, offenses
I was trying
come
to troll
down with
at the end.
big hits all over the field. David, this
Oh,
is
at
what
the
college
end.
football's all
And I fumbled the ball and
Love
missed
your
it.
excitement, but there's the defensive mentions. Some good defense out there too there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays too.
That was dumb. I could have won.
Deciding
That
overtime
was
crushing blows.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was dumb. No one more saw that, so that's good. They see it on record it on the bus. The interception missed me. Oh, that's where I messed up. Okay, so that's the end of the stream then. There's a second stream in December. A second stream in December. I was playing. I wasn't sure if I was gonna play this map, but I ended up playing it. It didn't go so well, did it? I lost both those games, so that's the end of the stream. See you in the next stream. I think I'll be streaming this Friday this time. Past 2 Fridays. I haven't streamed, but this time I am. I think, yeah. Yeah, it's the end of the stream.